I had patients over the years always ask me, what supplements, what vitamins should I take? And for many years, I just said, well, just take a general vitamin. And that was it. Take a omega-3, try to get more vitamin D. But I realized that there's so many different supplements out there that I just made a list for patients. And you know what? This is what I take. So today I'm going to talk to you about supplements that I take. They're not, the only supplements available, but they're just the ones that I take on a daily basis. And I just wanted to share the ones that I chose just so that they can give you tips on what type of supplements you should add to your diet. If that sounds good to you, continue watching. All right, well, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. duPont. I'm a board-certified gynecologic oncologist, and today I'm going to talk to you about the supplements that I take. Over the years, I've had patients ask me, what should I take? Do I take this brand or that brand? And for many years, I just said, just take a general vitamin, with iron. Just make sure that you're getting your vitamin D and your calcium. And I really didn't, recommend any particular brand to patients. So today I'm going to talk about, just what do I take on a daily basis and why. So we're going to start out with multivitamins. My mom, gave me, children's vitamins when I was young. I was anemic as a child, so I had to take iron, but I still believe it's good to take a general multivitamin. Most of us don't get 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Most of us don't eat a well-balanced, healthy diet. So I do think supplements are very important, especially for women at the different stages of our life. So the one supplement that I like taking that I started is this Mama Bird prenatal. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's a prenatal vitamin. And so if you're not pregnant, you can take prenatals. I tell patients sometimes it has extra supplements or extra minerals in it. So I like to take it. This brand I found on Amazon, and it's actually it was formulated by a neurologist for kind of optimal brain health. So I really like that. This particular one is iodine and iron free. I do take iron because I'm anemic, so I take it in a different supplement, but I do like this one, and I've taken it for several months now, probably close to a year by now, but I do like it, and I get it on Amazon, and it's a good journal multivitamin that was developed by a neurologist. So I like that one. I take vitamin D. So I take this ProOmega-D every day. And I like this because one, I've been vitamin D deficient, although I do live in a very hot climate and I'm in the sun a lot because I coach track, but I still have had, labs where my vitamin D level was low. And so I do take the vitamin D supplement. I like this one because it has an omega-3 and the vitamin D together. And I take this every day, and I do recommend it for my patients. I got this on Amazon. It's a very good quality omega-3 with vitamin D, but there's many different types of brands. So I do recommend my patients take vitamin D because I do find that most women are vitamin D deficient. And I like the omega-3 that's in here because it does help with your heart health, helps lower cholesterol. And it's not like taking fish oil, which is kind of a larger capsule that has sometimes a fishy smell. This doesn't have that at all. And so I take this one every day. I like it. And so I do recommend it to my patients, especially those that have high cholesterol. Now, if you're on a blood thinner, definitely don't take any fish oil or omega-3 because it can cause blood thinning. And if you're having surgery, usually your doctor will tell you 7 to 10 days before surgery, stop any fish oil type of supplements, and that's one that you would stop before surgery. So another thing that I like to take is Fiber Choice. I've taken this, probably for maybe 20 years. So I tend to be a little bit more constipated. So when I was in medical school, we had one of the general surgeons when I was on my surgery rotation say, well, people in, Africa don't get colon cancer as often as others because they have such high fiber diets. Well, their rates of colon cancer are less because of their diets, but I realized that I wasn't getting enough fiber. You really need 25 grams of fiber a day, and I actually calculated that once, and that's a lot of food. Apples, avocados have really high fiber, but if you look at the foods you eat in a day, try to calculate how much fiber and try to get 25 grams, and it's a lot of fiber. So I take these every day. I take 2 of these, and it keeps me regular, and it has 2 tablets have, I think, about actually 4 grams of fiber. So then you need 21 more grams per day. But I've been taking this for years and I love this. I've tried different brands, but I always keep coming back to this one. I usually get it at my local grocery store. So this is what I take every day. So I take magnesium also every day. I take it at bedtime. It does help soften your stools, and it also helps with your immune function. So I tell patients who tend to have a lot of constipation issues to try magnesium. I first started taking this, I think, because I had a nutritionist that told me they reduced ovarian cyst. I'm not sure if it does or not, but it did help me. So I kept taking it. So I just take one at bedtime. There's many different brands. I just get it at the grocery store. So I take it for ovarian cyst and for constipation, but it's something I've been taking for years. I haven't had any issues with it. And then the other thing that I really tell patients to take is a probiotic. That's one I just purchased. I've used a line for many years. doTerra has a really good probiotic that I like. I'm out of it right now, so I don't have it to show you. But I like the probiotics for immune health. And I actually tell my patients who are having surgery to start a probiotics about 10 days before surgery. And then I actually keep them on the probiotic for a month after surgery. Most of my patients do take a probiotic every day, but for those that don't take it often, I do have them take it around surgery just because you're on antibiotics, your diet's changed. So I usually will have patients take a probiotic. I've had many people tell me it helps their bowels be more regular. It's helped them kind of feel less bloated, and some of their GI symptoms get better. So I personally have always taken a probiotic, and you can get probiotics in your foods such as sauerkraut and yogurt. And so it's a very important supplement to take. I take it every day, and so it's something that I do recommend to my patients. And then lastly, I take this during the wintertime. So Emergen-C, there's lots of different brands, and I keep coming back to this one, and I actually bought some for my mom, and she said, when I take this, I don't get sick. And so I bought a box for her. I usually will take vitamin C towards the wintertime. This has a little bit higher doses of vitamin C than you need, but for some reason, I don't get as sick during the wintertime, and my mom just loves it. So I don't take it all year round, but mainly when it's flu season and people are, coughing and sneezing on you, I definitely will take that. I do advise patients to still wear masks, especially when it's, flu season, you're out in crowds. Because one thing we saw during COVID is when people were wearing masks, when people, were staying home when they were sick, that the rates of flu were much, much lower than, any of us expected. And so it is good, have good hand washing. Make sure you rest if you're tired, and then make sure if you're sick, you stay home and don't go to work. And then if you're out and about, wear your mask. I still wear my mask on planes. I think it's important. But anyway, I do like the Emergen-C. I think it's a good supplement. I take it during the wintertime. So those are the supplements that I take on a daily basis. The other one that I forgot to mention is collagen. Can't see this very well, but I like this collagen boost. So collagen is thought to help your joints and your skin health, hair health. It is a protein. So for those of us as we get older, we need more protein in our diets. I like the one by Dr. V. I think this is like maybe the third or fourth one I purchased. She does have one with caffeine. I prefer this one without caffeine because I try to limit my caffeine intake, but I really like this one. It's a nice murine collagen that I drink at bedtime. So I like this one and do recommend it. There's many different collagen brands. So try one that, that you may like, but I personally like this one a lot, and I do recommend it. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you found that helpful. Definitely as we begin to think about the new year and the changes we want to improve in our lives, I hope maybe some of these supplement choices will be helpful for you. If you don't take any at all, I definitely would take at the minimum at least a multivitamin and a vitamin D, and try to get more calcium in your diet. I don't really advocate calcium supplements. Calcium I think is better if you increase it in your diet. And so I know a lot of people don't like milk, or they're lactose intolerant. There's many different types of milk. There's Lactaid. There's a little chewable Lactaid tablets if you're lactose intolerant. I like Fairlife. It's a milk that has that's been treated so that it doesn't have the lactose, so that you don't get symptoms the lactose intolerant. So they make yogurt. I think they make ice cream now too. But there's different forms of dairy, whether it's soy milk, almond milk, whatever you like. Try to get more calcium in your diet. I know my mom and my grandmother both have kidney stones, so they can't take extra calcium supplements. And so I try to, especially my mom, my grandma's passed away now, but try to get my mom to drink more milk, eat more yogurt. And those are good sources of calcium for women and good sources of protein too as we get older. So anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below. If there's a supplement that you really like and you want to share with others, put that in the comment below too. Alrighty, I hope you found that helpful, and thanks for watching to the very end, and I'll see you next time.